I got kind of unusual practice that I do. People don't come to me because they're sick. People come to me because they're not feeling optimal. One is that if you ask somebody the right questions and you got enough time, they actually will tell you what's bugging them, and a lot of times tell you what's wrong. But you got to listen and you got to ask. And then number two is the blood does not lie. So I put those together, and oftentimes we can come up with something that is helpful for you, impacts your life in a way that you want to have that impacted.
Cool.
Any allergies to foods or medicines?
Just drugs and alcohol.
Make you wake up and break out in
Break
jail
out in handcuffs.
break out in handcuffs.
Yes, I break out in handcuffs. And
We're going to talk about. I want to talk about that piece of it because that's an important piece of it. It's just some basic outline. Ever been a smoker?
Oh, big time.
How long? Are you still smoking?
No, I quit 9, 10, 11 years ago, maybe.
Okay, good. And if you do, okay.
But I smoked from on and off from the age of 12 to, 40.
Yeah.
So, and I put them away. I wasn't like a 1 or 2 a day. I was a full packer.
Tell me about your diet.
My diet's been really good when it's good the last couple of years when David Barton got me onto this whole metabolic and nutrition. And so
you're seeing a nutritional counselor and
through David Barton, they do the whole metabolic, this would come up and he would and it was a lot worse than what you're seeing now. So he said, I thought I was healthy, and he literally sat me down and he goes, so you think you're healthy? He goes, you're so far from being healthy. And he made me cry.
Great.
And he goes, and that's an imbalance of your hormones, so between the supplements and the training and the food. So I do intermittent fasting. Mm-hmm. I have been for the past 2 years. So I don't start eating until after 12. And I try and stop eating at 8 o'clock at night, 8 or 9 o'clock. But lately, at 11 o'clock, I'll be having stuff. So
it's easy to get beyond the intermittent fasting. You got about a 7-hour window. And after that, you got to stop if you're really going to do it.
Right.
You don't have to do it every day. You take a day or two where you can cheat a little bit. It's all right. How about exercise? You have a regular exercise program?
Yeah.
Resistance and aerobics, both?
No, the aerobics are really minimal. 10-minute hits is all I've been suggested to do.
Okay, that's good. You do it regularly, though.
Yeah, okay. 3 days a week, weight training and interval hits, 10-minute hits, and then I do 2 or 3 nights of hot yoga, and some are yin yoga, which is very low tempo and just holding stretches a long time.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about your drug and alcohol use.
I was a late bloomer, thank God. I was introduced to it early on, right after cigarette smoking, pot, a little bit of alcohol from 15, and then cocaine, 15 to 18, and it got hairy quick, and I bailed out, and I was a control freak. So I let my alcoholism, per se, manifest in a geographic, career, boys. I kept myself really busy. And I didn't realize that there was an underlying current, a problem, because I was smoking like a chimney, but I was moving to London, open up a salon, come to New York, do this, do that, acting, with a lot of different people intimately, never at peace. I was exposed to a lot of crazy behavior, and so I just moved to New York. I'm like, I'm going to go there and cut my way to the top. And so I was extremely, I thought, ambitious, but I was just running outside of myself, low on fuel. So when I finally picked up a drink, I think it was 30. And then when I would get sloppy or drink too much, then the drugs came into the picture at 33. So I had a 6-year run that had me at death's door, spiritually bankrupt for 6 years. And at 39, I buckled and was like, please, steer me in the right direction. I surrendered, gave up the fight, got sober, lean in heavily on the sober community and pulled myself out of that tooth and nail.
So you've been sober since 39.
Woo! 13 years, June. Thank you.
Isn't it weird that even after that, you still have to make that decision every day?
Every day.
Yeah.
Because it's on me. Just like the food is on me, the health, the compromise, the denial mechanisms, the little devil on my you can have a cigarette, you can have this. It's all a part of my sobriety, like how free do I want to be?
If we have 2 or 3 things that you want to improve, what are those going to be?
2 or 3 things I want to improve.
Health-wise.
Health-wise. My weight.
Okay.
You know.
Now, the scale is not the right metric. We're talking about body contour,
Yeah.
right? You want your body to look better.
Well, vanity is definitely a part of it. You know, I'm in the business.
That's not
so-
necessarily vanity, because weight is I say that because for people who train heavily, muscle weighs more than fat, so sometimes the scale
Right.
is not the...
A lot of my guy friends and my boyfriend, a lot of people are very okay with, you look great, you know? So I'm not out to be skinny or...
Yeah. So,
or too thin, and I can't imagine, you know, I'm going to follow the guidelines and go down. I want to see what optimum health looks like, you know, for me and my frame and my age, but I don't want to be too lean that I look drawn or I look older, and so I do want, you know, the healthiest package and what I feel comfortable. I have a feeling being too lean is not in my comfort zone.
and you said, did we say... said muscle and endurance is okay. Memory, brain fog, is that something that would be improved?
Yeah, clarity.
Clarity?
Yeah, clarity. No racy. Too much, can't retain information. Yeah, like
Yeah.
a sort of like an ADD feel.
Okay. Because you know what I told you before?
What?
The blood doesn't lie.
Oh, the blood. So what you can see is just
Listen,
bare bones.
you would appear to have a healthy woman, complaint-wise and issue-wise. I think there's a few things that would be nice to pick up. I'd like to see, you know, osteoporosis. Maybe look at heart, you know, the heart thing. That's the palpitations. May want to get a stress test out of you at some point. A few things that maybe want to just look at.
So this is all about your thing. What you do is like, you know, preventative, forward-thinking health.
Well, part of it, I think prevention is important, but we also do now treatment. So what imbalances exist for you now that may need to be improved? It may be that your current HRT physician is doing a wonderful job. Many of them do. But it'll know real quick once we get blood on you.
Right.
And if any of these are hormone related, we'll take a look at that.
So the blood doesn't lie. Okay, I'm looking
Blood
forward to
doesn't
this,
lie.
seeing the real truth and getting busy.